Good. Really digging it deeper, just pushing dirt out of it. Got quite a wall, dam wall built here.
Look around me, I can see my life before me, running rings around the way it used to be. I am older now, I have more than what I wanted, but I wish that I had started long before I did. And there's so much time to make up everywhere you turn, time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away.
Good morning from beautiful Southeast Oklahoma. Welcome to Flyover News. Yes, we are Flyover News. This is Monday morning, October the 7th, and we are done with the pond. I've got just a little bit of dressing up to do around it, maybe mostly with the tractor. The dozer is supposed to go back tomorrow. I may call them and say, guys, I'm done with it. You can come get it. It's been a really good 2 weeks, and we have finally dug this pond that we wanted to dig for a long time. I had a friend who's really good with it, and he with the dozer, and he worked it for the first 4 or 5 days, and he had to roll off of it. So it's been me after that. I got a chance to learn a lot from him, and I'd never run a dozer, but you know, it kind of comes to you after a little bit, and it's been a really good time, really good experience, and we are very much glad to have it done. In the meantime, we need rain. It hadn't rained here in a long time. It's dry, it's dusty, it's you know, we're ready for about 17 inches of rain. A little mini hurricane come through and fill the pond up. That'd be just right. Not really. I know that's not a joking matter. But anyway, we appreciate all you guys that watch and subscribe to our channel and all that stuff. If you're new here and you see something you like, you just like these type videos or whatever it is, please give us a like and a subscribe and hit the notifications button so you know when we put new videos out. All that stuff, you guys know how all that works. It's 1 minute and 24 seconds. I have already talked too long. Thank you guys very much for watching. We appreciate all of you very much. Have a great day.
Question all the answers. Did you envy all the dancers who had all the nerve? Look around you now. You must go for what you wanted. Look at all my friends who did and got what they deserve. So much time to make up everywhere you turn. Time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away. So much.
I don't know if you can see it right there. It's a snake, pretty big snake. I killed 4 of them in here. There's another one up on top. We are getting close to being done with this digging. Got all the muck pushed up in that corner. I can't get it out. That's all I can do with it, is just push it up in that corner. And so over here, we've got a spring where we hit the water table. I don't know which. I thought for a long time there's a spring right in there, so I'm assuming it's a spring, but it's running fresh water right there. And the cows seem to like that.
They're loving this water hole.
Yeah, they like that fresh water.
Yeah, they do. Look at how deep it is on them already.
Yeah.
They'll be laying in it before long.
Yeah, you know, we've had a spring there for a long time because I can remember when it would be dry all up through here, and there'd be water running out back there, out of the back, and it's right in there is about where I thought it was, so stayed wet there all the time. That's Buster on the peninsula. He's the second one. Sam went out there right off the bat and then went down from there. Had us both a little scared. There goes Buster. There he goes, heading down for the water. So I've cut this little trench all the way to where the water runs under. And so I put a transit on it. Should be pretty close. It's gonna be a little high in here, but I can cut a little more out of it with the tractor and the brush hog. Tractor and the box blade. So anyway, it's a box blade's width, and it's just we got to get a little bit of moisture on this ground. It's so silty you can't do anything with it right now, not make it stay. Well, it's about 6:30 Monday evening. We are officially done with the dozer. We've been cleaning on it, you know. Still needs some cleaning, but it's much better. We had it caked full of clay and mud. My goodness, everything I own except Cooper. Cooper, you did all right? Everything except Cooper is caked in clay. Man alive, I'm tired. And we spent about 2 hours between the two of us. And Janice is still over there, Fire Girl. She's pulling pieces out the other side, and we chipped it out, and we hammered it out, and we hosed it with water, and finally got it pretty clean. So maybe they won't throw a fit. You know, you can't bring it back where you can't see any of the inside workings on the tracks. So we've got it cleaned up pretty good. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm beat. She's still pulling mud, clay, and junk out of there. Okay, setting in the dozer. This is the morning they're gonna come pick it up. Spent some time in this thing, but we used about 72 hours on the dozer. That's not too bad. I'd like to have this thing at the house all the time. It'd be nice if I owned this thing, but they are pretty pricey. But I got a lot done with it, and glad to be have the project done and be done with the dozer. Loading up. So I told one of y'all we had another dog attack. It got the ears on another one of our steers, the smallest one. You know, we got one that just didn't grow like the others did, and he got hit 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago. So I've spent quite a bit of time hunting for the dogs, and I have not found them yet where I could, take care of them. Let me show you. So this is the guy. He's been skinny, he's a bottle baby or something, and maybe had worms. We treated him a few times. He's so friendly. I mean, he's gentle, and the dogs got him. I can't say on YouTube what I would do, probably to the dogs and the people. I just don't have any time for that at all. The problem is, now I've got to leave him in here. If I put him back out, when they come back, they'll get him. That's what happened to the last ones. We treated the last one, got him all healed up, and about 6 weeks after we got him back out there, they came and got him again. So, man, that's terrible. So we're just going to leave him in here. My plan was to sell all these guys in about mid-November anyway, seasonally. So we're just going to let him grow a little bit and heal up. But yeah, all the rest of them are doing really well. Most of them have grown a lot, put a lot of poundage on since we got them. We got them last March. They have done really well, about as I'd hoped for, and we'll see if we can get them sold here in 3 or 4 weeks, and then we'll let everything heal up a little bit. So string bean, he's about as safe in here as we can get him. I mean, I understand dogs can get under there, and you got the dilemma. If you keep him in here, he's pinned, so But if he's out there, they're going to chase him down anyway. So your best shot is to keep him in here. And at night, he lays there in the barn a little bit. So maybe he's protected at some level. I don't know. I'm out by the pond. I'm on the west side, and I've merged two big piles. One of them came from the south. One of them came from up here in these trees. And we had them out here. I put them all in one spot, and Fire Girl has lit them off. She's doing her thing right now. Hope she moves that Ranger. It's a little too close. Okay, it's burnt down pretty good. Now we can get close enough to it to knock it out of all the grass. So it's not going anywhere. We got it knocked down pretty good. Use the front end and the back end on the tractor, and she uses the rake a little bit. And so now the chore will be to get it all burnt. So we'll push it all up on the fire as it burns down. Well, I'm over to the east side now. Our fire on the west side is just about burnt down to nothing. We've kept the stuff pushed up on it. We've got another little pile right here. We're going to burn this. And preparing to burn it, I've gone around it several times with the box blade down and beat the grass down pretty hard so it won't get away. It's a big pile that is tightly packed. Yeah, it's going to go up pretty fast. Should burn big, but it's quite a ways from the trees there. Starting to get a few trees turning. I just got a hold of the Fire Girl. She is on this way. She's going to light this thing off, and we'll see if we can make it burn. It's going to burn fast, is what I think. And there's not a lot to push up on it. It's just going to go up. I did some ciphering on this pond here. If I've done the math right, and I think I have, you can do a conversion table on the internet and everything. Calculate the cubic footage that's in there first and then convert it to gallons. It should be about 1.8 million gallons to fill it up. So everyone in these parts says, oh, it'll fill fast. I'm like, it may not ever get full, but I guess we'll find out.
Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Boo, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Boo, traveling and a
That's really crazy. That is really high. That's 20 feet high. That's burning really high. I gotta look at the other side, but I'm pretty sure it's not getting out. Wow. I didn't film it from beginning to end. If I had, it would be less than 3.5 or 4 minutes from her starting it off to right now. This went up like crazy fast. That's why the fire's so big, but in another 2 minutes, it'll be small down and we'll be just pushing stuff up on it to keep it going. About burnt down now. You can see where it didn't get outside of where we had where I had knocked it down. Just about under control. We'll spend another hour with it, pushing stuff up on it and picking up little limbs and sticks over here and throwing on top of it. Get this area all policed and burned up pretty good, cleaned up. And as you can see, we've packed all this down pretty hard with the dozer and tracked it all in. It's got some loose stuff on top of it, but we tracked all of it in pretty good, and it should hold water. If it ever rains again. It may not ever rain again, you never know. You see all those tracks. You know, you pack it down in there, and then as it dries, it's wet, kind of damp red clay when it comes out of the ground, but eventually it dries and it gets crusty and dirty and sandy. Starting to get a few leaves turning, getting some yellows, especially over there along the creek and where the sun illuminates it. Starting to get some. A few reds starting to spread in there. Without any moisture in 6 to 8 weeks, it's been that long. These are gonna turn fast.
Right before your eyes, but you got to stop and smell the roses. You got to count your many blessings every day. You're gonna find your way to heaven. There's a rough and rocky road if you don't stop and smell the roses along the way. Before you went to work this morning in the city, well, did you spend some time with your family? Did you kiss your wife and tell her that she's pretty? Did you take your children to your breast, love them tenderly? You got to stop and smell the roses. You got to count your many blessings every day.
Well, we're getting set up here to do a little bit of firewood, split a little bit. I've shown this before, but for all the new viewers, we do this probably different than anybody else. It all works, for different people. Generally, we bring it straight from the field, and we never put the firewood on the ground once we pick it up. But this has been different. We cut up a couple of big trees. We've got this pile here. We're gonna pick this pile up with the front end loader on the tractor. And it's also kind of hard to tell if this is uphill into the woodshed there. We're gonna pick it up with the tractor, and we'll bring it around here, and we load it off out of the front bucket of the tractor onto the wood splitter, split it, and as we split it, we put it in this little cart here. This cart actually holds quite a bit of wood when you get it all piled in there, and then we push and pull the cart right up there. It's about 25 feet, and we stack it. And so normally we just, like I said, we just come straight from the field right to here, and we cart it up there, but this is different. So we've got this. We're going to try to get all that done right there. We wanted to do it before it gets hot, but we have missed that window. It's about 10:30, and it's going to be hot pretty quick, and we're in the sun. But anyway, we'll crank this thing up and see if we can get some firewood going.
Not blind, no, I don't need a witness to tell me there's angels all around. My eyes have seen more than they want to. My heart has scars that run so deep. There's tears that I've had to let go of. There's dreams I told myself I keep. Now I don't give up easy. I got many miles to go, but I can't wait to get to what I see down this road. And all my life I've learned to just take it day by day. I'm not there yet.
One load there, we just got a couple of logs left off that full bucket. We'll crank it back up, and then we should be able to get all that in the next load. We'll finally have all this out of here and stacked up in there where it goes.
Window, when there's no hope in sight, but I swear I heard a whisper said it would be worth the
Fire Girl's explaining she took B12 today and it's got her motivated. So we got that whole pile that had been cut there. We got it cut, we got it split and stacked in there. Made a pretty good stack. Tell the dark color, and filled out so we're on our second row there. Quite a bit of wood. I've been burning, I haven't the last few days, but for about a week there, a week to 10 days, it was getting down into the 30s and low 40s, and so I'd get up in the morning and throw a few sticks of wood in the fire just to knock the chill off the house. But I haven't done that this last 3 or 4 days, but we started on it already. So I need, in years past, we've had a whole nother row, a third row in front of those. So, but I wanted to get all this cleaned up. We've got wood down in the field. We just need to cut it up now. Haul it up here, split it, and stack it.